Hi there trainers, welcome back to AdamantianGaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at my triple debuff team, which is all about obviously taking their attack and their defense down as much as possible, not giving them a chance to breathe. We're going to have Nidoqueen in first with their Poison Fang to bring the defense down. We'll have Galvantula in second with Lunge to bring their attack down. And then in the back we're going to have Jellicent with Bubble Beam to bring their attack down as well. So no matter which Pokemon goes in, they'll be faced with debuffs. This was a great fun team to play. It's one of my favorites, it has been for a long time, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into the battles. Alright. So first battle, using this triple debuff team, which really is a lot of fun. It just feels so evil that you're always pulling their stats down. Anyways, lead battle, we've got a great start against Gyarados with Galvantula, and we're going to farm up a little bit, and they've swapped into a Skarmory, so we're going to straight away pull their attack down using Lunge, because those air slashes I think it is are going to start adding up, and we're going to keep farming down, commit a shield here, because Galvantula is going to be useful later on. We don't want to see it go down this early. And we're going to keep farming and try and get it all the way down, and we do successfully farm it to death. They swap into a Psychic. I didn't see what Pokemon it was, but we're going to go straight for the Lunge because we know that it's good against Psychic types. Super effective damage and pulls their attack down. And we're going to go ahead and throw the second one straight away as well. Try and force that shield off them. And we don't manage to force a shield off, but we do get Gracilia really low, and at this point the opponent stopped attacking, so it looks like we've got the win. And quick swap into Nidoqueen as well, just to farm up a little bit of extra energy, and yeah, the opponent's not attacking. It looks like they've just sent their Gyarados out to die here. So Nidoqueen will just Poison Jab the Gyarados down, and we'll take that first win, no problem at all. On to the second battle. Alright, on to the second battle. Who have we got this time? Atma 3377. And again, in with the Galvantula to start with, and a negative lead against that Nidoqueen. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and farm up to a Lunge and then swap. But we can't quite do that. They do get their Poison Jab, and their Poison Fang, sorry, and we're going to shield that because that will do a lot of damage to the squishy Galvantula. We'll swap then into our Nidoqueen and farm up, try and get to the Earth Power, knowing that they're on 0 energy as well, and we'll bait with a Poison Fang. We do get their shield, and now we've got to call if they're baiting or not. And we're going to shield, and it is just the Poison Fang. We fell for their bait. We can, however, take their second shield by getting to this Earth Power, unless they decide to let it through. So it will be an even shield situation if they block, and they do. We will be losing our Nidoqueen here though, to their Earth Power. There's no way they throw another Poison Fang. We have no shields. And our Nidoqueen goes down to their Nidoqueen. And we're going to come back in here with the Jellicent this time. And just try to bubble down as much as possible. Throw the Bubble Beam maybe to try and lower their attack before this Poison Fang comes through, but we don't quite manage, and we get caught in the CMP tie, so our Bubble Beam is going to go through. So now that it has, we're just going to throw it with full power and just try and get rid of their Nidoqueen. They do survive and swap, but so do we. They swap into the Drapion, we go into our Galvantula, and straight away throw that Lunge to get the attack down. We don't want to be dealing with much damage from this thing. We're going to have to let this attack go through as we've no shields again. The Crunch does a lot of damage, but Galvantula is able to just survive, get to the Lunge, and throw it out as well to take the kill. Then in comes their Scrafty to farm us down with counters. We can't do anything about that, but we do have a Jellicent in the back. This is not looking good for us. This is probably a foul play, and it's going to do a lot of damage because we've had no Bubble Beams through yet so far. And we see that it's a game over, and we concede the match. On to the third battle. Yeah, you can't win them all, I suppose. you know. Anyways, Galvantula this time is facing off against a Haunter, which is kind of a neutral matchup. Both Pokemon doing a lot of damage to the other because both are squishy and both hit hard. We managed to swap just in time into the Nidoqueen to catch the Shadow Punch. And the Nidoqueen is going to get to farming. They do swap out into an Escavalier. So we're going to charge up to the Earth Power and then bait with the Poison Fang, hoping to get one of their shields. They do give up one of their shields, and because of that, they've wasted his shield and they've pulled their defense down. They're going to throw a Drill Run, and at this point we're just going to let it go through and swap into the Jellicent and get to farming. Try and debuff its attack before the next Drill Run comes through. We're not quite able to do so, so we're going to have to shield this first one and then go for the debuff. And if they try to attack again, we're going to let it go through because now it's debuffed. But at this point, we're going to just try and farm it all the way down, take a move if it throws it, and leave this matchup with a lot of energy. So they do get to their next Drill Run. It doesn't hurt too much thanks to the Bubble Beam previously, and we finish bubbling them down. In comes a Gardevoir, and we immediately blind throw the Bubble Beam because we know we're going to need to take their attack down, whatever it is. And they shield, concerned of a Shadow Ball. But this time we're going for the Shadow Ball. And we can't survive to get to 2 attacks, so it's Shadow Ball or Bubble Beam, and we're going Shadow Ball, and it does hit. They've got no shields, and that's an instant kill. Then comes the Haunter, we swap into our Galvantula and go for the lunge straight away, because we're going to need that attack to come down. And we've got a shield, and we should be able to successfully farm all the way down here with Galvantula's Volt Switch. No problem at all. And that is a good game. So what's that? 2 out of 3 so far? On to the 4th battle. I can't imagine playing against this team, it would be so annoying. Another positive lead for Galvantula against Jellicent, and they swap into a Scrafty, and that is still a good matchup for us right now, so we're going to stay in and throw the lunge, get that attack pulled down, and then we're going to swap straight away into the Nidoqueen and get to farming down, try and leave this matchup with a lot of energy. I think we should be able to let this foul play go through. Nidoqueen can tank it no problem. And we're going to farm Scrafty all the way down, hopefully, not quite, but it should just be a power-up punch, so I think we're going to let it go again. It is a foul play. We do just survive, less health than we would have liked, but we've left with a lot of energy, and we're going to straight away go for the defense debuff using our Poison Fang. And we managed to actually get to a second Poison Fang, so Galvantula is going to have a lovely time, assuming the opponent doesn't switch back out immediately. We'll let the Nidoqueen go all the way down, not that we have a choice, the timer wasn't up. The opponent does swap straight away into the Lil and Ninetales, and we're going to go straight into our Jellicent to match. Pull its attack down so those charms aren't doing so much, and the Weather Balls do basically nothing if they decide to throw them. And the opponent doesn't waste a shield knowing that was a Bubble Beam, getting their counts just right. Good on them. We're going to let this go thinking it would be a Weather Ball, but it is a Psyshock, does a little bit more than we'd have liked. We charge up to the Shadow Ball this time and go for another attack debuff, trying to set the Galvantula up for a sweep in the end. And the opponent does manage to charm us down, but Galvantula is going to get to farm this Ninetales all the way down, it looks like, and we're going to leave with a lot of energy. They do make a swap into their Jellicent, and we throw the lunge here. We probably should have thrown the energy ball, but it was sort of a panic throw there. Bonus is we do get to take their attack down. We do still have a shield for this, and we should hopefully be able to farm them down and leave with a move for that Alolan Ninetales in the end. We do manage to farm down the Jellicent, and we do have a lunge. And this Ninetales is going to feel the full force of the spider. Down it goes, and that is a good game. 3 out of 4. The constant debuffs on the opponent, I can only imagine the pain they must feel. That no matter what they throw out, it's going to be taking an attack down or a defense down at some point during the battle. So yeah, it's good fun. Kind of an evil sort of team. Galvantula into Azumarill, another positive matchup, and the opponent does switch into a Jirachi. We stay in to get to that lunge so we can pull its attack down so that confusion damage does a lot less, which will be handy in the long run. And in fact, we charge up one more before swapping into the Jellicent to tank this, what's it called again? Doom Desire, Steel type move. The Jellicent has no problem with that, and we're going to get to the farming. And we charge up to the Shadow Ball to threaten for shields, and we go ahead and throw the attack debuff with Bubble Beam. They don't shield, unfortunately, but that's okay. This attack's going to do even less. Psychic. Probably would have killed if we didn't have the double attack debuff, so that's nice. Go for yet another Bubble Beam just to stop those confusions doing so much. And we might be able to farm all the way down here before they're able to get us. It looks like we were going to be able to, so they go ahead and they throw their energy, which is nice. We're going to come in here with a Galvantula and just get a little bit extra charge. They bring in a Dugong, and we're going to charge up just a little bit extra and go for the lunge to pull their attack down. You know the drill. Debuff, debuff, debuff. We do get their last shield. We still have 2 left. We're going to shield this because we're able to reach another move. And we're going to throw the next attack debuff with lunge. And we're going to quick swap into Nidoqueen. We don't want them to charge up very much energy. At this point their attack is 2 stages debuffed, so we'll let the Icy Wind go through. And it's back out with the Azumarill, straight in with the Poison Fang. Let Nidoqueen's Poison Jabs do their job. We're able to get to a second Poison Fang. This is going to be a close one. Oh, we do have a shield left still. Anyways, the Poison Jabs are really adding up now with that double defense down through the Poison Fangs. And Nidoqueen is able to farm the Azumarill all the way down and still has a Poison Fang left. Throws it immediately on the swap in. And a quick swap to snipe with the Galvantula, and that is a good game, 5 out of 5. So yeah, as you can see, this team works really well. It just doesn't give the opponent a chance to recover. As soon as they swap, you can apply another debuff, you can swap and apply a defense debuff. You know, you've got so many options and so much coverage with this team. They all work perfectly to complement each other. So yeah, if you feel like using this team, I would definitely recommend it. It's been useful, like I said, for the last few Great League seasons I've run it, and it's always great fun and it always performs really well. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.